Metro don't trust you, I'm gon' shoot you. Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun in my morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, the old crew is back after an extended leave of absence. Tomin and Ann, welcome back, yo.
Oh,
Yeah, I
thank you.
think
Thank you for finally including us, Libin.
it's been 2 weeks, right? Is it 2 weeks?
Yes,
Two
my
weeks.
my
Yeah.
heart has been aching without seeing your faces.
What a biggest lie I've heard. But okay.
All right, we've
Oh,
been,
the terrible liar.
and he just left the meeting. Why did you leave the meeting, bro?
Yeah, I was trying to clean my laptop. Okay.
Now is when you do it.
Yeah, bro, I was just trying to clean it.
All right,
It
listen,
looks so
guys.
ugly.
We've been putting off the questions for too long, so let's start with the questions.
Right.
I'll share my screen if you guys don't mind. Yeah, you guys were not there, so I felt it a bit inappropriate, or like I wanted you guys to be there for the questions, right? Because most of the questions are for like
Hmm.
us. Um, all right. First question.
Oh,
Are you guys ready?
No.
yeah.
Uh,
I don't
What does Maitandi mean in Malayalam?
Not my. It's not method. It's my tanti.
What's
Yeah.
Maitandi? What does that mean?
I actually don't know, bro. I suck at this.
And you do you know what that means?
What is my tanti?
Mhm.
It's a very, very big bad word. You
What
know
is
how
it?
Malayalis have like small bad word and big bad word, like pulle and patti are the small bad words, and these things are the big bad words. I don't know what it means. I have no idea what it means.
Let's
It's
Google
a
it.
bad word though. It's a horribly bad word.
I'm trying
One.
to Google this shit. What does my tanti mean?
What is magnesium in its English word?
You know what? I'm not searching for this too
What is
much.
the worst curse? What? My Tandi.
Sorry guys, even
I
Google
I
can't
mean
answer you.
I know what Tandi means. All right. Okay. What?
Oh, maybe it's you know
It's Maire
my
and Tende together.
My
mm,
Tandi. So my Tandi.
Like Maire and Tendi together, so it's like that. I don't even want to
so
say that word. It's like
yeah.
Very bad language.
I think Libin I like that one. My tendi. Yeah, you're my tendi. You know.
That's like a
that's
it's a loving
cute.
term.
Yeah, loving term. My tendi.
You tell your
So
wife, you're my Tandi.
if you love a Malayali girl, just go tell her, or a guy, just go tell them, you're my Tendi.
What's up, my
It means I love
Tandi?
you. Yeah.
All right. Next question, Anne. This is for you. Do you want to read it?
When you watch Anne's reaction, it's like she's having a seizure. I swear. She's had miniature seizures every episode.
Anne, what is this? Having seizures is very dangerous.
I would create a meme of my face of having seizures.
You go to the hospital.
Uh, I think my expressions come off
Uh,
like seizures.
Goes Tom and
I don't know
crying.
exactly my seizures, like when I go like that or like
I feel like she goes like
how
this.
did you write that?
Like this.
Right?
That's how she's seizing.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I don't
All
even know why,
right.
to be honest. It's
Oh,
crazy.
Anne, here, another one for
Oh my
you.
god.
Who hurt you, Anne?
I'm pretty famous and
Why
so happy
she
though.
Okay,
hate
I
the
like who
love?
hurt hand. Why she hate the love? Why you no get loves, baby girl? Okay.
Why you don't get the loves, baby girl?
I think a 80s
Uh,
soprano star wrote this, baby girl.
cute. But nobody
I
hurt me.
I think it's one of
Do
the
I
Anne's lover boys.
do I
Hmm.
come across do I come across as someone who hates love? No, I
Yes.
just don't. I don't hate it. I just don't believe in it. Sorry.
What do you mean you don't believe in
See,
it? You don't think it
see,
exists?
nobody's. It exists. Like I love my mom. My mom loves me. I love my
Hmm.
friends. My friends love me. I love my dad. They love. He loves me.
Hmm. So you do
He
believe in
loves
it?
me. Yes, but I don't believe it. Like I don't know. I don't know what love is. I really don't. I don't know what to
Okay.
say about love.
Listen, Anne.
Okay.
Do you think your
Yeah.
mom loves your dad?
Yeah.
your mom and dad never knew each other before until they got married. So
Yeah, so
how can you
definitely
say they
like
love each other now? You know
I
I don't
think
know.
she doesn't believe in eros love.
what the hell is eros love?
Arrows?
Eros. She
What the
believes
fuck
in
is
other types of
eros?
love.
Eros.
Eros.
What is
Okay.
Yeah, Eros.
eros?
Search it
It's
up, bro.
like it's I think it's a movies, I think. Like a Hallmark movie love story, is that what you mean?
No, dumbass is not that. Okay, Eros is basically like a romantic or sexual love. She doesn't believe in that type of love.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
But
so y-
she believes in like agape love, philia love, or
Agave? Isn't that like a syrup?
agape, not agave, man. Like it's more like
so you're saying she don't get
No.
horny?
No. This is very wrong. It's very wrong. No. It's not that, oh, love is bad or something. It's just that I've never experienced like that strong of a feeling or love from someone other than my friends or my family that it just makes me like impossible to believe that exists because I haven't experienced it. Yeah. So I think that people just jump into relationships based on movies or what they read and just forget about everything. And I had a friend, rather a coworker, she was an actress, and she acted in like really good movies, and she was just getting fame when she got like fell in love with the guy, and she got like pregnant, and then like now her entire career has gone and stuff. So I just feel like love might have like a time and place in your life, and I don't know. I think it's just. I'm so sorry. I know I'm gonna get
I
hated
think
for this, but I
no,
think
no.
it's
I
just
mean,
good language.
in a way, she's right because when you love for something you're showing passion for work and stuff. So then, when you devote your time to your husband or your wife, you lose that passion, and then you start hating the love of hating the wife or something because I'm not getting time to do my stuff. So
Yeah, I probably yeah maybe he's right, but in a very diplomatic way. Like I don't think that I personally would know how to balance between like a romantic relationship and my career, and like if I had to choose, I probably would choose that I know I believe in and I know would be more long lasting, and that would probably wouldn't be love. Libin,
I think you can balance
what are your
both.
thoughts?
I think
What are
you can
your thoughts?
balance. You can balance both. That's what I think.
Yeah, with a lot of sacrifices, and it's also because I'm like raised knowing Malayali, so I have to like get an arranged marriage.
What
I know
the?
that, so I'm like, why bother? I'm literally that's my attitude. It's not because I don't hate it. It's because somebody hates me. It's because I know how my parents are. I love my parents so much. I can't hurt them. I know they would be really, really, really happy if I did an arranged marriage. So I think
This
I
this
tend to like not go there.
this topic of love we talk about a lot. I don't think we should focus on it today.
yeah,
Okay, so sad. Next one.
Oh wow, it's fucking essay,
Oh
man.
my
um,
god. For the
Tomin,
person who wrote it at 12 a.m., actually close to 1 a.m. Like, I liked that
I
he
tell you, man.
gave so much thought for it, but
I,
wow,
bro,
dude.
do you know that is the time I start studying and do my work because that's when the mind open up. So
oh,
this is another.
you wrote this then?
Why would I do it for? It was like why? No,
Okay,
it's like
okay,
people
read
like
it,
me.
read it then, read it then.
Me, no. Okay.
If you want a, if you want a marriage, oh, sure. Turn, read. It's too long.
No, I'm not
We'll
that
cut the
great at
paragraph
reading.
into three.
Oh my
Okay.
God, fucking. If you want a marriage to
If
succeed, both parties
if you
have to
want
be
a
willing
marriage to
to.
succeed,
Can you
both
let me do
parties.
it?
I saw this coming.
Sorry.
The fuck, Ad?
Sorry.
If you want a marriage to
Sorry, go
succeed,
on.
both parties have to be willing to sacrifice. That's true. It's an institution that depends on adjusting and compromising. That's true. Instead of impulsively getting a divorce when things get difficult or breaking up when things are tough. Okay? Brown parents can get past the small problems and live together with utmost. What are you doing? Can you stop? With utmost love and care for each other without publicly showing it like white people from Western countries. Okay, this is where the problem starts. Like, it's a generalization. Not every brown parent is like that, and not
It's
every white
racist.
people
It
is
is
like that.
very racist. It is very racist. Racist.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just generalized assumptions. I don't really feel like reading this.
No, let's read it. Let's respect the person who wrote it. I'm gonna read it.
Oh,
Where did you stop?
to the
Mm,
Western
Okay,
countries.
so those white people generally show off their love publicly and then get divorced or break up when they start facing small issues. Their view of marriage and romance is very superficial. I agree that divorce is definitely necessary in abusive relationships or in a relationship in which the partners are cheating. However, breaking up or getting a divorce cause you're suddenly not in love anymore after 15
suddenly?
years or 20 years of marriage just hints that they aren't willing to compromise or they want to hop on to the next one no matter how annoying. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna talk about this for a minute.
Me
Yo,
too.
uh
20 years is a long
People
time though.
change. Yeah, people change, their priorities change, and if you feel like your priorities don't align, and I feel like, why do you want to be in an institution where you're not happy? You have one life, be happy.
No, no, no. For me, the what took me off guard, like when he said those white people generally show off, bro. Have you seen so many brown parents or like Malayali, like husband and wife? They
Yeah,
show off.
PDA.
so
They
fake
yeah
outside, but
yeah
at
yeah
home
they
there's
show,
so
but
many
inside
problems.
how much problems they face. That's
Oh shit, yeah.
bro. I don't think white people show. White people are straightforward as shit, bro. They're like very straightforward. I've seen. But brown people, like I've seen, they showed outside so fake. In whom they have fights and stuff, and they sing, "Oh, chakare ponne mutte," we love each other and stuff like that. But the reality is, they
Yeah,
live separate. I know some families who live separated, bro. They just don't. They're
yeah,
not divorced, but they live separated. They don't like the word divorce or something like that. But uh, what I
Yeah,
was
I think
trying,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think Tomin, that is very common. I agree with Tomin. And they separate and they don't say to everybody else they're separated because they're just scared of what the community would think. Like, people are constantly living in the fear of what will they think. And you know what? I'm one of them. I am scared too. Like, what will they think? What will she say? What will they say? Like, like people can be very, very, very mean to you. And
yeah.
look,
When I
it's
think
because of
about that,
assumptions like these. Mm.
when I think about what other people would think, I think about myself and what do I think about other people. And the time span of what I spend thinking about other people, it'll be very limited. So if I've seen like someone on the news has killed someone, I'll be like, oh my God, that's horrible. And then
Hmm.
5 minutes later, I've moved on to the next thing. I've forgotten about it. So people's time span for or the attention they give other people, it is there, but it goes away eventually, right?
That's a good point. I
That's
think
how I
I needed
think
to hear
about it.
that. That's a good point. That's a very good
Also,
point.
if you have a family and if you have kids, then I think you have a responsibility to your kids to attempt to maintain your family. Uh, just because kids shouldn't be living in a broken home.
Yeah, that's fair. That's really fair. Just imagine growing up in a broken home. They can never be like, they will always fear and they'll always be
neglect.
anxious and neglected,
Yeah, it fucks you
and
up in so many different ways.
it does. No matter how annoying the wives or husbands are in immigrant families, they all stick with each other
Anne
forever because it
is
is
Anne
all
is
about compromise.
Anne is continuing to read the question, by the way.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Because it's all about compromise. I think this is a really respectable, and we often overlook this principle. It is a cultural thing, and I don't really like the way white people from Western countries view relationships and how they value family. Y'all brown folks know I'm right, though. White people are inherently more individualistic, whereas most of us immigrants are raised with completely opposite values. I don't agree with you at all.
No, I agree with
I'm brown.
I agree with the last part. Western culture is more individualistic. That's true. It's like it's actually true.
No, it is not because we're immigrants. Like we're coming from a different country to to like a host country, and you don't know what's going on here. So why do we need a sense of community here? Because this is not our community. It is not our community. So we want people who have gone through the same experiences as us to be together and share that experience and hold in hand hold and like walk together. But white people want it because it's their country. It's their thing. If you go to India, you might say that people in India are like individualistic too because I mean it's our country. It's mine.
As a society, India is more community based. Like even in Kerala, it's more like the
What do you mean?
community. It's just something we learned in sociology. It's the West is more individualistic. The East, you could say, is more like like culturally or community based in terms of
I know.
What
people
about?
help each other in the
I
community.
really disagree with that.
See, there
No,
is.
that's
I think.
how it is actually.
I think there is two things. There's like even brown people individualistic too in some ways. If they're born and brought up here, some of the like maybe third generation, fourth generation people living here, they don't hold that brown values too much. They just be like individual person. They don't care about the community that much. I mean, some are like brown people like whitewash. It's not their fault. It's just how they're grown up. So I feel like there's brown people is also doing community wise and there's also like individualistic too. So I don't think we can't like tell both of them. So
All right, should we move on?
Mm,
Next question.
yeah, we have different opinions, but probably
What do
right
you
answer.
guys do for a living?
Survive.
kill.
I survive for a living. I eat food for a living.
Okay, we could say we're currently all unemployed.
I
Well,
don't want to
Yeah,
say that.
I'm a student, so
I'm not.
I am on to looking. I'm studying. I'm looking to work. So
how
that's
about
my.
this? Let me change this question. What do you
I'm
guys want
surviving
to
for a
do?
living.
What would you guys want to do for a living, ideally?
Survive.
Oh,
You want to survive, ideally? What's wrong with you?
I mean,
But
I would be like teaching elementary kids and work with youth and mental health and addictions. So that's my goal.
interesting.
People who are addicted to Tomin.
Yeah.
What?
Is that all? Is that all questions?
Yes, those are all the questions. Thank you guys for your questions.
Oh, okay.
So, Anne,
Thank you, Libin and Ann,
what
for
would
answering
you
these.
ideally want to be doing?
I would ideally want to get a job where it's so cliche. I talked to them about it, and they were like, "It's so cliche," but I want a job where I can like travel a lot and I get to like do that without feeling guilty. So I don't want to live in an expensive hotel or like expensive like resort and spend so much money. So like go like local places and just live
You're
there and
working
eat food. I
travel.
just want to eat
I
food.
mean,
I just want
like yeah.
food.
I mean, same with me too. Like I like to travel.
That's
I
a
like to,
dream, you know.
yeah. Why not?
I
Work
just want to
traveling.
eat like so much
Yeah.
food.
You
And then
imagine
ideally,
imagine you're only getting paid to eat food and traveling around the world. That'd be the best job ever.
That's like
I think there's a job like that.
food
Yeah.
bloggers,
Yeah,
right?
I think there's a job like that. Yeah,
Mark Queens.
that'd be amazing.
Yeah, that's one other person.
Well, Tomin, you could be doing that because Tomin has a food blog, mini food vlogs on Instagram.
Yeah, I,
Hopefully, it
I
picks up and you
and
get to
upload more
travel.
and upload my more videos. So
And I feel
Um,
like Tomin is doing a lot of cooking and he's sharing like his small cooking recipes, which is really cute. And I think it's really nice, Tomin.
yeah, because I'm
yes.
cute.
If you want to travel, you could
Oh
become like
my
I thought a pretty interesting job is this lady from our university who travels all around the world to recruit students to come to the university. I thought that's a pretty cool job.
That's cool. That's pretty cool. I'm not saying
So
no
to
to that.
come to
But
Say our
talking
birthday.
about jobs,
Hmm. No, that is a
speaking of
job.
jobs,
Oh, okay.
speaking of jobs, during COVID, I know we've all experienced, not all, but like most of us are experiencing unemployment and we all got laid off and or like, different experiences. So I've been applying for jobs, a lot of jobs recently. And guess what? Like it's hard. It's hard to get a job, to be honest. But a few days ago, I got an email saying that they love my resume and they really want me to like come for an interview. And they're like, the job is there immediately. Like I wish I could read the email to you. It was so good. And they were like, the
No,
pay was like 5K per
you
month
don't
plus
you
bonus.
you don't need to read the email. It's fine. We get it.
This sucks. Okay, so it was like you get a bonus pay, you have dental covered, medical covered, you get all kinds of other, the perks that you get in Canada usually. It was really great, and they didn't want like much interviews. They were just like recruiting a lot of people. They just wanted to recruit a lot of people. They just want to recruit. And I was like, when usually that happens, it's for a commission based job. For definitely a commission based and hourly wages. Like commission based is when you you get a job, and depending on the amount of sales you make, you get paid because of that.
Do
If you make
you
zero sales, zero
do
money.
you think we don't know what commission based is?
No, 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 not you, not you. No, 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 no. People who are
I mean,
watching, if they don't know what
yeah.
it is, I'm like, I don't want to look like, I want to seem like, oh, I know it all. No, there are people from like different parts of the world watching this.
Really?
So I'm pretty sure.
What are you trying to say? People are stupid?
What? No, oh my God, Libin. So there's commission
I'm
based and
pretty
there's
sure
salary
everyone
wages and hourly
knows
wages.
what commission based is.
I'm just saying for the people who don't know. If you know, then you are smart. Amazing. Good for you. So, when it's they don't if it's usually you get like the group hiring when it's commission based. So, I was like surprised that it was not commission based and yet it was playing really well. And they were like, "Oh, we're going to give you a phone interview anytime tomorrow." And the person who called was like had a very strong like Asian accent and asked me like two questions. What is my greatest accomplishment in my career? And if I would like to work in a team or individual.
Well, what did you answer?
No, that's not the point. The point is, the point is, and it went on, and I was so excited. I was like, "Oh my god, it's gonna be great!" And guess what? They were like, "Oh, we don't need any money from you. We just need like your passport copy, your driving license copy, your utility bill, just to see to match your address and things like that." And my friends were like, "You think it's legit?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they have a website, which is pretty legit." And
Legit.
but then I was like, they didn't ask for my SIN or my work permit. So I went back to the website to find out like spelling errors. Their contact information is like BS. If you look up their location on Google Maps,
Let me
it's like
search
a
it up.
bare land. Like there's nothing there. There
Wait, what
is
are
Like,
you saying?
nothing there. Like it's just like a complex. It doesn't have like that
oh,
company
the
doesn't exist.
software.
It's only in paper. It's those paper companies don't exist in real.
Wait, so you're saying it's like a company from the future?
No, it's a scam.
Oh, okay. You got scammed. Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah,
of
I got
course not. I
scammed
got a
twice.
call from the future. And I started looking at the pictures. There were a lot of pictures of the company, yeah, and I was like, okay. I mean, there are pictures of the people that are holding it, but
Google
no
Image.
two picture had the same people, and they literally photoshopped their logo into everything. You could see everything else was like kind of blurry, but their logo was super clear.
Was one of my pictures there?
Yes.
Oh, I know that company.
Scam artist number one. So I want to put this word out to everyone looking for a job outside. Like, be aware, like, not to share your personal information. Like, identity theft is a really big thing, as well as do not pay. If
Office.
they're gonna pay you for the job you're gonna do, they have to pay you. You can't pay first. Some people ask you to pay for training, and then they're like, once you get the money, you can reimburse. Like, you shouldn't be paying for any training.
So
So just
stupid.
putting
You
it
pay
out
for
there.
training for the job you want, and
I mean, isn't college just paying for training to do a job?
Basically, it's sad, but that happened. So, guys, be aware of all the scam
Wait, so
artists
you
around you.
applied to this scam company, or they just
I
contacted you
remember
out of
applying.
nowhere?
I think. See, I thought I applied because I was applying like 20 jobs a day at some point. So I was like, it's probably them. But I don't remember applying. I don't think they even applied for the job. I don't
And
remember it.
are you
You know,
create? No, go
there are
ahead.
times there are times when you apply for a lot of jobs and then you get so tired of like, then you apply it. Then you apply.
I'm just like blah
Oh, coconut farmer. Oh, sure, I could do that. Why the
done.
fuck not? Have you guys ever got those calls where they like tell you you're going to jail or something because you have
No,
done some
all the time.
fraud?
All the time.
Do you guys
All the
ever
time.
like mess with them?
I mess with the Microsoft people though.
What do you do?
Huh? I just said I'm working in Microsoft team. Can I have your employee ID too? And they don't say it. They actually don't say it. And then then I'll be like, okay, so it's like, sir, you have a problem in one of your software. We want to update you. Can you just restart? It's like, so okay, I restarted it, right? And then, sir, can I get access to your thing? I was like, and then you know what I did? You know those YouTube videos, right? They just show like this people getting scammed and
Mhm.
scammers getting scammed. So I just tried to do
Yes,
the same
I
thing.
love that shit. Oh my god, scammers getting scammed. That's hilarious. Like the guy like does something where he accesses the computer of the person trying to access his computer.
Bro, like one of the videos, one of the videos I saw, this guy like scratching his balls, and he's
What the
like
fuck?
he's calling the guy, bro. All these guys are from Bangalore or Hyderabad, bro. No
Yeah, yeah,
kidding.
yeah, yeah. Fucking Bangladesh too.
Yeah,
No,
And
people
then
talk about scammers. Yeah. No, go on. And then
And then the guy's like, "Oh, so you're telling me your name is not Randupinder Patel or whatever?" And it's like, no, sir, that's not my name." You know, the scammer's like, "No, that's not my name." It's like, "Oh, so you don't live in, 999 whatever?" And that's like, "Yes, fuck you, scammer."
and then this guy is like, and this guy is like, the buddy is like, yeah, yes, mother chod, and this white guy is like, yes, mother chod, then chod.
Oh, no, fucking love those videos, man.
Yeah.
no, that's funny. You know, but yeah, I don't like go and like do the reverse scam on scammers. But once I did get pranked. I'm gonna tell you the story. Okay, so Fido called me, saying that they want to update some of my information. I was like, "Hello, ma'am. This is calling from Fido," and I'm like, "Tomin," because it sounded so much like Tomin, yeah. And he's like, "No, ma'am. Like, I'm calling from Fido to make sure that we update your information." I'm like, "Tomin, sure." And then he
Wait,
was like,
wait. Fido is a phone company, by the way.
"Yeah, Fido's a phone
Yeah, because
company."
I used to prank, right? So she thought I.
So no, shut up. And then he was like, the guy was like, "No, ma'am. Like, I just want to update your information. That's all I want. I want to just confirm a few things, and that's it, ma'am." And I'm like, "Tommy, stop calling me ma'am. Okay, it's really weird." The guy was like, "Ma'am, you're really not Tom." And I'm just like, "Yeah, sure, you're not. Who else is there, Alan? Oh, who else is there with you, huh? Tell me."
Yo, I remember when Tom and we did that to Cyril from your house, remember?
Yeah.
We called Cyril's Tim Hortons. An employee picked up, and I was like, "I would like to talk to the manager, Cyril." They give it to Cyril. She's like, hello." And I'm like, "I would like to make a complaint about one of your." So we did something, but that Cyril got it pretty fast. It
No,
was so
and
funny,
this
man.
guy went on for like 10 minutes, and I was like, "Sure, yeah, sure, ma'am, of course." And he's like, "Ma'am, I really wish I was your friend, but I am not your friend, ma'am. I am calling from Fido. I just want to update." And I'm like,
Oh,
"Whatever, Tommen. Like, what do you want to update on?" And then I kept like telling that guy off. I told him like, "Fuck off," and I was like, "Yeah, okay, sure, bitch." And I'm like,
oh
"What
my
else? Like, you want to
God.
talk about it? What do you want to know?" And then he was just like, "Okay, ma'am, I just want to update this real quick because I wish I could like talk to you for a very long time, but like I can't." And then he said my address and my phone number, and I'm like, "For sure, are you Tom? And you didn't know my address?" And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm
Oh
so sorry."
shit.
And then he was like, And I was like, you made my day. It's okay. I'm sorry I'm not your friend. And I'm like, oh, I feel so embarrassed. And I feel so, because we're 10. The call was supposed to be 2 minutes just to update. I'm pretty that was it. It was 10 minutes of me thinking it was Tomin, so I was talking to him in Malayalam. I was like,
And then-
share it up.
Guys who are watching this, please prank call Anne as much as you can now.
Don't.
yeah,
Um,
and then later she called me, right? She called me. I was like, bro, like, I thought it was you for the longest time. And I was like, no, it's not me.
Yeah.
oh, do you remember when
Oh, that was so bad.
that prank call thing was happening regarding like boneless chicken?
Uh, to who though?
No, I don't know. What's
So
boneless chicken?
Arun called up, I think Senors or one of the chicken joints, and he was like, "Yo, do you guys have boneless? No, no, no. Was it boneless chicken or boneless pizza? I think it was boneless pizza."
Oh yeah, bonus pizza.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, he called Senors and he's like, "Do you have boneless pizza?" And the Senor guy played along. So it was like pranking the prankster. It was like, "Yes, we do have boneless pizza. What size do you want the boneless pizza?" And Arun and this guy just keep going on for 5 minutes talking about boneless pizza. It was the funniest shit ever, man.
No, it's very good.
Tommy, don't you remember this? I think you
No,
were
it's
there.
very good.
I actually don't remember that much.
This was
I
in like 2018 or 2019 or something.
I don't remember now.
But have you
No,
ever got like pranked or scammed so bad that you almost believed it?
Yeah, twice.
no, no.
But
Like,
What
then
have you done?
from then I became master of scammer.
Oh my ass! What happened? What happened? Tell a story.
wait
Spill
to
the
the
beans.
wait to the point where you actually give them like information.
Yeah, yeah, about to like I think was it for maybe for a job or something. Yeah, I gave my bank account details and stuff, but I got freaked out and stuff like that. And then there was like blackmailing too. I was supposed to like blackmail like, hey, if you don't send this, I want to send all this all your pictures to your parents and stuff like that.
Of pictures of you masturbating.
No, yeah, I mean like those. I thought something like, bro. I was like, if you pay like $600, $100 or something,
I got the
and
same
I'm
email.
and I'm like, yeah. I was like, first, I was like, I was so scared. I was so young, right? I was so scared. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
I was like, no, no,
I
no,
was very
don't do it,
young and
don't
scared.
do.
You're
Yeah, I
still
was like,
young, scared.
not scared,
And
but
don't
yeah.
do what?
No, no. So I was like, hey, don't do this. He was like, okay, I need like $1,000 or something. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I'm so broke. I don't have that much money, right? And then I'm like, I was like trying to. He says like, I was like, fine, okay. I was like, fine, fuck you, bitch. Go ahead and do it. And he's like, go and put it on Facebook. He didn't do shit, man. He didn't do jacks because he didn't have any information on me.
Yeah, it's fake. Like I got an email. It was all in full Chinese, right? Chinese or Mandarin letters. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I translate the email and it's like, "We've been watching you from your own camera all this time. We have evidence that you've been visiting pornographic sites and we have videos of you masturbating. If you don't send like $7,000 or something to us, we're gonna leak these images." Like, fucking go ahead, man.
Yo,
You don't have
it's like
shit.
those. It's like those one of those movies, right? Have you seen the movie like I think Facebook, not Facebook, like
Social network?
Social Network, yeah, like those movies.
Wait, how is it
No,
like those movies? I
I
don't
had a
get it.
friend. I had a friend.
Like,
We're sitting in the library and we're studying, okay? Then she gets a call and she like goes to the side. And then it's been like half an hour and we're like, where is she? And then I tell one of my friends to just go check up on her. And she goes and she comes back and she's like, she's not letting any of us near her. And she's bawling over there. So like I go there and she was like, don't come. And she was like crying and she was like tearing up in full cry. She's like, don't come, just go. And I just left, yeah. And then
mm,
like after like an hour or something, she came back and she sat next to me and she was like crying. She was like bawling and I was like, oh, what was happening? I'm like, what is happening? Like, what's going on? Kind of thing. And she was like, I don't want to talk about this because they're listening to everything I'm saying. I'm like, they who? We're listening to everything you're saying. Like, no, I can't talk about this. And I'm like, what is going on? And then she was like, promise me you won't tell anyone. I'm like, I promise. She was like, so, somebody used my name to like, do did an account transfer to buy drugs. I bought drugs for $1 million, and I'm like, do you even
Do
have
you
one
have one?
million dollars?
Yo,
Bitch, you broke as fuck, yo.
What are you talking about? They supported a transfer for and they bought drugs. Now the Chinese government wants me to like surrender my documents. And I'm like, what time is it in China? She's like 2 a.m. And I'm like, they're asleep.
it's like the movie Unfriended.
Unfriended? No.
Yeah, it's like you should watch it. It's like, but it's so scary, bro. So yeah.
Yeah, guys, so getting scammed. So much fun. But yeah, then she realized that she wasn't
That's good.
selling drugs or buying drugs,
I
or
think
the Chinese
you
government
know.
was probably asleep when this happened.
I think I was like, when I used to get so annoyed out from scammers and stuff, but now I miss it. It's like because I want to scam the back. Like when will these guys
No,
call me so I
I
can
am
scam them back?
You
hurt.
know what? I'll call you as a fake scammer and then you can scam me back.
Oh, I'll do a practice run, right?
You wouldn't know it's me, bro.
No, I think I'm really hurt by scammers. Like what do you gain from this? Like you just gained
Money.
like I'm tired. No,
You
I'm
get
so
money.
tired of like being scammed and like being like given false hope about something, and I'm really hurt about that job thing. So it's just sad. Like if you ever think of scamming, like there are people out there like having like big issues, like just I don't know, you want money, go work for it. Or
One of the
don't. I don't care.
scammers, right? They scam like old people and like in US or something, and then they give out the information, right? And they get a lot of money from this. And then one of the journalists or someone asked like, "Why do you scam?"
They
It's
asked
like
you?
no, no. They asked the scammer like,
Oh, exposed, yo. Exposed. Man just said they asked me. He's the scammer. We got you, bro. We got
Don't
you.
say that.
We got you on
Don't
air
say that.
saying
Like,
you're a
why?
scammer.
Why'd you say that?
they tell it, like what do you do this like yo those bloody Americans, they get a lot of money, and why don't we get money? It's a revenge back to from India. Like what?
So such a waste mentality, you know. Yeah, that is
Crazy.
very sad. And talking about sad, Anne is gonna be leaving us at the morning chai
You
show.
know, you know how like Libin is like talking about sad, but inside he's like happy. He already has like the next person lined up happily. But no, sad. Sorry, I cut you off.
No,
This is why I got cut off the show because
I'm
I
happy.
keep cutting
Exactly.
them off.
Exactly. I'm happy because you keep cutting me off. No, listen, I'm happy that we've had good episodes with you.
But no, I am. There's so many life-changing changes happening, and I don't think
And
Morning Chai Show needs me.
so the cocotenis that you have as a room doesn't have Wi-Fi, right? So we can't accommodate that shit, you know? So everyone, if
Yeah.
you leave a like for ad, she's crying. She's actually crying. Why are you crying?
Or a candle. Yeah.
Goodbye, ad.
I'm not dying. I'm not dying.
Please send
Uh,
us your comments and your reviews about Anne and
r-
candles
rest in
and click a video.
pieces, all that stuff.
No,
Um,
no, no, no. I'm
and
done.
what good memories do you have of doing this podcast?
I think I met a lot of cool people. I think I met a lot of amazing people. I think I have like really cool memories in the sense that like I felt like I had like a gang that we always like discussed before the podcast. So like we had this thing going on, like it was routine, like we had to meet like twice a week, and like it was this and that, and it was really amazing. I didn't ever think I could like do a podcast. When I started off, I was very shy and I didn't want to talk. I didn't know what to talk, and I was very scared. And I feel like now I'm a bit more okay with like what to say and what not to say. Hopefully I've learned that, and hopefully I get to keep that, and hopefully I'm very jealous that Tomin and Libin get to like do this and continue this for a very long time, and I don't.
And we're very happy.
Yes. No, I mean, yeah.
April, stop. God, I
So
can't even believe this. But
I
also, I
think
enjoyed the questions that I got. So I'm glad. I'm glad people are like listening to like my rant and being happy about it.
look, I
But
think
yeah,
it's
for
it's
but for today's thing, if you guys could like leave a story about your scam, that'll be fun. You guys can have a good time reading it next time.
that's a good idea.
Or send us a video of how much you love Anne or Miss Anne, or like a comments.
Send
Or
me, DM me
DM her
your
your dick pics
Or
no.
even
on
No, tell
Instagram.
me how sad you are of like me leaving. Then I'll probably talk to you.
You know, I think Anne, you brought a unique perspective on the show. You brought a feminine energy, which matched Tomin's feminine
Emagaji.
energy. So we're happy to have had you on and wish you best of luck in all your future endeavors.
Endeavors. Thank you, Libin. I really wish that I could be part of this, continue this, but again, I'm really glad that you guys are continuing this, and I will update. Like I would keep supporting you guys forever, and force all my friends to watch you no matter what. And I'll watch you guys on Sunday mornings every Sunday. This is going to be my show.
And you know what?
It's
You know what? Like WWE superstar who comes back unexpectedly into the ring, we
Big
may
Show.
unexpectedly get Anne back one time in the future. You never
hopefully.
know. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks
Okay,
for watching,
everyone.
everybody. Have a
Bye. Who is
blessed
this?
Sunday. Tomin, let's close the show with Tomin's wise words.
I mean,
Be my Fendi. Hashtag be my Fendi.
Remember, guys, tough times don't last, tough people do. Peace.
Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun in my morning.